Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to film my February 2024 monthly view, and this is one that I'm going to do memory keeping style just because February is obviously already over. I'm hoping this is going to be the last one I do memory keeping style for a while. I am not going to film one in March though because I could not for the life of me find a March monthly kit that I liked. Almost everything was St. Patrick's Day and I don't really celebrate that holiday. I don't have anything against it, I just don't have any reason to celebrate it. And the other options also, the few non-St. Patrick's Day options out there just didn't work for me either, especially because I didn't see them until like March was already almost here. So anyway, so I'm going to take a break in March from the monthly plan with me's, and then I'm hoping in April that I can get back on track with filming them at the beginning of the month, because if I'm not traveling or I'm not going to be out of town or something, I do like sharing them with you all at the beginning of the month. That's just my preference, and I like setting these up ahead of time. So we're going to use another Planner Pixie Co kit. So I used one of these in January and I like how it turned out. Learned a few things about sticker placement, so we'll keep those things in mind today. And then based on how this plan with me goes, I will probably go pick up a few of these for like April, May, June. So yeah, testing this out. The neat thing about February, let me flip through the kit first. I'm a little bit out of sorts, sorry. The neat thing about February is it started on Saturday, so like I don't have to cut up this box the way that I did in January, which I like that she kind of gives you a guide to that. I'm assuming that's what that's for. I haven't heard the rationale behind the lines here, but I do think it's so that you can cut these things up. In the January kit, it was an old version of this kit, so these boxes weren't here. So I'm excited to use some of those. These monthly kits come with a lot. Oh, I love this heart-shaped pizza. So I did not use a lot of the labels for January, so I have a lot left over. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. This is a functional sidebar. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to stick with the decorative one, but I'll save that. So let's go ahead and put down these bars. So I redate my planner Monday through Sunday. I was like, what's at the end of that spectrum? All right, I redate my monthly view Monday to Sunday. I have just preferred it the last year. So when I can, I do it. And these kits make that possible. I like having undated kits. This is a massive sticker, so we're gonna do this. But yeah, I've just been enjoying it. Like, I feel like I was definitely used to seeing a Sunday start on the monthly because I think that's an American thing. I don't remember. I feel like in another country I've seen calendars with a monthly Monday start. I don't know if I'm thinking of a European country or like Japan or something like that. If you know, please let me know because I cannot remember right now. But anyway, I'm used to seeing the Sunday start, obviously, as an American. But it does make more sense to me, at least, to just have it start on a Monday because that's when the weekly view starts, you know? And I think that would eliminate some of the issues that come up in planners where like the first is really, yeah, like the first, actually no, that wouldn't, I take that back, whatever I was going to say. I don't even know what I was going to say, but I take that back. It wouldn't eliminate that problem. Okay, so last month the sidebar was not lined up very nicely, and I think that's because I put this sticker up higher. So let's see what happens if I don't know why there's so much stuff on my planner, probably because there's stuff on my desk. I have a plastic, like, I don't know what material, it's a form of plastic for sure, like a clear desk protector on my desk that I got when I got the desk 4 years ago, because first of all, it's not a solid wood desk, so it's not, you know, the best protected against anything. Oh, I just knocked my tripod. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that looks better like that now that I have this bar where it's supposed to be. But also because I'm just like accident prone, so I spill stuff, I scrape stuff. So I have one of these plastic desk protectors on my desk because I really like my desk, even though it's not real wood. It's from Target. And I would like to keep it with me for a long time. So yeah, I was definitely talking and thinking about multiple things at the same time. So usually when I go to edit, it ends up making sense, but I already pulled my stickers for the month as well. I'm going in with my Michael's Recollection sticker book. This is really helpful for monthly views, in my opinion. And I think I'm going to stick with gold. I feel like gold would still be the move here. I'm not really into silver that much. Totally fine if you are, of course. All of these things are just preferences. So for example, that's going to be Sunday the 2nd, this will be Saturday the 1st, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to line it up with this bar here, just so I have something consistent to go with. It's not the most centered, but that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my days of the week, collect my thoughts so that I can be a little less scatterbrained in the next half, and I'll be right back. All right, that looks pretty good. Some of them are a little crooked, but that's fine. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my chair. Okay, so let's get into the daily plans then. So first of all, I wanted to mark Black History Month. So this is just a star from that Michael's Recollection sticker book, and then I'll write that in a minute. And for example, I'm going to need a date square there for sure. So these are also coming from my Michael's Recollection sticker book. So this should last me still several more months, especially because there's multiple foil colors, although I will have to branch out from my tried and true gold for sure. And then it also comes with all of these, what do you call them? Holiday stickers. Like there's lots of the typical ones, but then there's also lots of fun ones. The problem with the fun ones is that like there's like a hot sauce day or whatever. The only problem with that is that I would have to look up all of these, and there's like a million of them. Little fun holidays, wacky holidays, if you will. So where's that page in here? Like Pretzel Day, like I love that. Maybe I'll just pick some that like speak the most to me, like Pretzel Day. Like I know when Siblings Day is, I know when Pie Day is, I know when International Women's Day is. Love Your Pet Day, Drink Wine Day, and Chocolate Day. Those are all amazing holidays. Maybe I'll just look up like my favorite ones that stand out to me and then figure out where they go. So that's for Black History Month. This is for Groundhog Day, which did anybody else feel like they didn't really hear about Groundhog Day this year? What was up with that? I'm totally fine with it because I do have ethical consideration for the groundhog that they yank out of the ground every year. Didn't he bite the guy one year? And I was like, yeah, honestly, deserved. But I feel like I didn't hear anything about Groundhog Day. I think we might just have too many other issues going on right now. But I'm marking that with a flower from Plan With Me stickers. It's from their Easter sheet, I think, because I feel like in California, unfortunately, we might be heading back into a drought. It's been a very warm winter. Like we got an early spring this year. It's kind of weird. But yeah, love a groundhog. I just would rather we just leave them alone. But I noticed nobody was talking about it this year. So that was interesting. I've seen a groundhog. My brother used to live in Pennsylvania. He doesn't live there anymore, I think. I think he finally moved out of that apartment. But when I went to visit him a few years, I saw a groundhog. Actually, multiple groundhogs. It was cool. They're cute. But yeah, don't yank them out of the ground. They'll bite you. Anyway, tangent. Okay, so every Tuesday and Thursday in February, I did upload a YouTube video, so I'm very proud of myself there, actually. I don't really have any YouTube stickers right now. I'm chock out of them. So I have this sticker book that was also from Michael's from a while ago. They don't sell these anymore, I've noticed. Michael's has definitely cooled it on how much planner stuff they're selling. Like I was in a Michael's in January to get part of my anniversary gift for my husband, and not a lot of planner stuff going on in there anymore. They still stock like... I'm saying this as if you haven't been to a Michael's. If you haven't been to a Michael's in a while, they're not doing a whole lot of that anymore. Like they stock the Happy Planner stuff. They definitely don't have like their planners anymore, like their mock Erin Condren. These monthly planner with me are always just me rambling about so much random stuff. But yeah, Michaels, TLDR, Michaels doesn't have that much planner stuff anymore. And I don't know what I was doing here. I only have 5 of these bows. So those are going to be for those YouTube videos. And then I have some gold hearts in the back here. But it was fun back when Michaels had so much planner stuff. But I think a lot of people got in on it as part of the trend, which is totally fine. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper. But now that not everybody's that into it anymore, I feel like the few brick and mortar stores that were in on it have given it up. Okay, I don't like that this one's not going to match its corresponding Tuesday, so we're going to scoop this up and use it a different time. I love this little food doodle sticker book, though. I don't use this page that much, but like the Asian foods one, or this is dumplings, ramen, and tea mostly. I use that a lot. And the burger and pizza one has definitely been used a lot as well, and the ice cream and the coffee. So yeah, it's gotten a lot of love over the years. But I don't use these little like functional bits, and instead of buying more, I feel like I should just use those. So those are going to be for all my YouTube videos. So I was successfully able to upload 2 videos per week for every week in February. So if you didn't check any of those out, you can go back and do that. And this is going to be the plan moving forward. So to keep myself on track. So 2 videos a week, Tuesday, Thursday, that's what you can expect. If that doesn't happen, it just means, you know, life happened. And this is a hobby for me. That's what it is. So it gets kicked down the list if I have to sacrifice things. Okay, so nothing to mark this week until Saturday and Sunday. This weekend was busy and left us quite exhausted, quite honestly, in a fun way, but it was very busy. So Saturday, we drove out to Berkeley, which, if you don't know, is where my husband and I met when we were in college. We visited my sister very briefly because she is going to school there right now. And then we went to one of our old favorite restaurants to celebrate my husband's birthday because his birthday was going to be on the Monday. And then I didn't know this, and I don't know that my husband knew this either, just because this is a relatively newer set of friends, but one of his Dungeons and Dragons friends, his birthday was Sunday the 9th. So we were invited to go to a drag brunch with them. So we did that. So this elephant, a pair of elephants, not 2 pairs, math. Elephants in the Car is from Winter Designs, who I believe is closed right now for maternity leave, but still has printables up. And then this is like a old custom freebie sticker that Tanya did from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for like an 80s hairband or something. So I know that's not technically a drag queen, but it was the closest thing I got. And then Monday the 10th was my husband's birthday and also my sister's birthday. Oh, I forgot to mark payday, huh? Okay. I don't have a ton to mark this month. Oh, you know what? I could have done the YouTube videos on labels because I have those with this kit. I wonder, I think these stickers will still come up because I forgot I have all these cute little things. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, redoing all the YouTube videos because I forget when I have a bigger kit that I can do this. So I just kind of staggered the colors throughout the different weeks. That's not where I meant to put that. I think, no, that's not where I meant to put that. Okay, let me put this one down first. Not that it totally matters at this stage because I can just kind of Oh, I forgot this paper is really sticky. This might have to live here. Can't see come off the page, I guess so. That's good enough. It's so sticky that it better stay down. And then this is just going to get covered up with another label, so I'm not too worried that it's all torn up now. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized this was going to be pink anyway, so I probably could have just left that, but oh well. It's done now. I forget what I was talking about. Probably my husband's and sister's birthday. I never know whether to say birthday singular or birthdays plural. And I don't know why I skipped that one in favor of the next row, but it happened. Okay, so those are all our YouTube videos. That looks cute. I like that. So that sticker's from Cinderella paper for the birthday, and I think I just don't, well, we could mark payday. I didn't pull a sticker for it. We could just put it on Tuesday the 11th instead. Or, actually, I have these payday scripts in here. I don't know that I have any dollar signs. I also forgot I had those day off scripts. No, I've used up all, oh no, wait, the dollar sign's here. Okay, so we're back in our Michael sticker book if you are wondering. So I'm gonna put this, it's gonna kind of look like it's on the 2nd, but I know when I get paid. I get paid exactly once a month. So I have it memorized. Okay, we're back on track. Then, oh, this was funny. My husband was off on Wednesday the 12th for one of the President's Day holidays. It's kind of funny to me. So I'm going to put in a day off script for that. So instead of giving them like a 4-day weekend, which would, I feel like, make more sense, and that's what I got technically, although I don't have classes on Fridays, so I was going to be off that day regardless. They gave my husband this random Wednesday off, and then the next Monday, which I feel like having a 4-day weekend here is kind of unique to where we are currently located, but yeah, I just thought that was funny. I was like, you couldn't just like do a 4-day weekend, but whatever. I don't make the rules, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna mark my 2 days off then. So, like I said, I don't even go to campus this day. Not this semester anyway, but my campus had a 4-day weekend. I think I legitimately took that day off even from grading and stuff. Like a lot of times, I'm trying to be better about this because I'm a part-time or adjunct professor, so when there's no class, I don't get paid, at least not at this job, so am I gonna mark anything? Oh, this was also Valentine's Day. Oh no, I got so many things on the 14th. That's our household. So I'm gonna put Valentine's Day at the bottom. I need to move this day off script. I think I'm gonna cut this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to be better about not working on the days that I technically have off because, like, sometimes stuff just needs to get done, obviously. So I'll do it regardless, but I'm gonna put this here. I was gonna put it at the beginning of the 4-day weekend, but I think it makes more sense, or it's gonna fit better here. This was just to kind of mark a cozy long weekend. I need to put the date square down here though. And we didn't do anything for this long weekend, even, you know, I had a 4-day weekend, my husband had a 3-day weekend. I think we were just feeling pretty burnt out at this point, especially because of the last weekend. We had done a lot of different things. So the only other thing I'm gonna mark on the 14th is that Clover was 22 months old. And if you're new here, I will stop marking how old my kitten is once she hits 2 years old. Although I shared this to my Instagram story, so if you follow me, you already heard this. But I saw a really funny meme the other day that was like, when you adopt a kitten, you have to be aware of like the 3 stages of development. And the first one is like 0 to 2 months, and it's just like baby face kitten. And then 4 to 24 months is like velociraptor. It's just a picture of a velociraptor. And then after 2 years old, it turns into a cat, which is so true. Clover wasn't total velociraptor her entire 2 to 24 months of age. But when she wasn't like that, she was sick. So that's what was going on with that. Okay, so I just have a few more icons here. I can put that there because it's on nice clear paper. This is from Beneva Creations. And then this is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., if you cannot tell. So I had a professional development meeting on the 21st and on the 28th. Do you see what I did here? It's because the dates are wrong. That is the risk of redating your planner. All of these things I just put on Saturday actually belong on this Friday. I'm really scared that this sticker is not going to come out properly. Yeah, maybe it's good that I'm taking a little bit of a break from the monthly plan with me's because I'm not particularly good at them. Oh my goodness. This is why I don't do talk-throughs for my weekly plans, by the way, because you would just get a lot more of this. And plus the videos end up being way too long because I just prattle on about nonsense. Like velociraptor memes. Like, I don't know that you need to really hear that. This box is like really messed up, but I don't, like I said, we didn't do anything for President's Day weekend. We didn't go away. Tahoe was an absolute mess apparently because we had gotten more rain and snow. So all the ski buffs were up there. But we had gone away for Martin Luther King weekend and we had so many things this weekend that I was like, let's just chill. So anyway, Friday, the 21st and the 28th, I had meetings. We're gonna get back on track. For the 21st, I kind of want to use one of these cute square boxes because I only have one thing to mark. So I think this will be cute. Eek, that's so crooked. Like, it's not even just like a little bit crooked, it's like really crooked. Come on. Oh god, I hate this paper actually. Hate's a strong word, but it's just too sticky. And then I had another one of those meetings. I had multiple meetings on the 28th actually, but I'm just gonna mark them with one icon. And then my husband flew out on the 28th. So these to-do list icons are from Cinderella paper. Had to think about that for a minute. And then is another one of these gonna fit here? Yeah, probably. So I just used the to-do list for the meetings because I couldn't think of anything better to do. I think for my husband leaving, I'm just gonna use a plain label just because I got a lot of patterns over here. I try to use up pattern labels first. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I feel like using them first is helpful because, like, if I have to put them in my leftovers collection, the solid colors are gonna get used up better than the patterns, you know what I mean? Okay, I think that's everything. I feel like it's not, why did I not put this on a label? You know, like, why did I, should we do, let's do a full box for Black History Month because it is something that we're marking for a month rather than just a day. I don't know why I'm still acting like I have an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. kit, which is just 2 pages, whereas this one's like 4. So I've got a lot of options here, so I don't know why I'm acting like I don't. And my battery is gonna die soon, so hopefully this is still recording. It is in fact still recording. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna use up our final full box. Try to use up the full boxes in these kits just because it helps. I don't know, I don't mark that many things on my monthly view. I keep it pretty chill over here. Okay, now I think that's everything. I don't know if I need an icon for the days off. I don't think so. I don't think it's that important. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the rest of my date dots and write everything in. Before I do that, let me show you what's left of this kit in case I forget. So of course this sheet is empty because that was the decorative sidebar. I still have the functional sidebar left. Got a bunch of, I can't decide which way this page goes. A bunch of the small skinny labels, a bunch of the regular labels. I don't know why I'm calling those regular, but you know, like kind of medium size. And then a bunch of the square boxes. So let me go write everything in. I feel bad that I messed up this situation over here. But I'm gonna go write everything in and put in my date squares and then show you the final result. All right, that's everything filled out and redated, of course. So that is what February, you know what I forgot? My February script. Hold on, my goodness, I'm discombobulated. Okay, so we're going back to our trusty Michael sticker book and we're going to the gold monthly sticker page, except maybe the February one isn't cut out. It looks like it's supposed to be, but it doesn't. There we go, now it's coming off the page. So we're gonna put in the February script and then I forgot to write in the book I was reading this month. I don't read like a ton every month. I read a lot while I was in college and in grad school because I was an English major, so like I was reading at least one, if not multiple novels a week, or poetry or plays or whatever. So outside of school, I read very slowly, and also the books I read are not ones that you can like finish quickly. I don't mean to say that like I'm a snob or something, like read what you like, but I don't really like pop fiction that much. So I tend to read like older books and longer books. So like it takes me a long time to get through a 500-page Victorian novel. Like a 500-page contemporary novel, I could probably crack out in not that long of time, especially depending on how big the text on the page is, because that's the other thing. The books I tend to read, they really jam-pack the text on the page. So, you know, 500 pages in small font really does make a difference. But I did get back into reading this month, so I picked up a book that I started definitely last year. It is The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins, and I've liked Wilkie Collins's other books that came after this one. So the first one I read from him, this was in grad school, was Heart and Science, which is a wacky book. These are all 19th century novels, Victorian novels, because he was British. And then after grad school, I read The Woman in White, which is another one he's famous for. That one's very good, very thrilling. Also, both of those books have hilarious moments where, like, the dog is definitely right about who is evil and who is not, which is really funny. He was big on, like, animal rights at the time. So the dogs always knew everything. It's like, girl, why are you trying to marry him? The dog's barking at him. Like, obviously he's a bad dude. But there's no dogs in The Moonstone, so I feel like, yeah. And it's technically like one of the first, if not the first, detective novel written in English. But I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. But I have like 100 pages left at this point. So I'm gonna finish it because like some people I know love it, some people I know hate it, and so I want to be in on the love or hate. So anyway, I like that these boxes are kind of faded out because then I can just write in there. A lot of times I'll write my books in the sidebar, but obviously I can't do that with this right here. Okay, now it's done. Now we've got everything down on the page. Like with January, I opted to put my monthly script here because I feel like if you put it over here, it's not as visible. Whoops, that's not a monthly page. So this might be the way we do things, except when the month starts on a Monday, then we'll have to migrate. Well, yeah, then we will have to put it over here. But yeah, I think for now I'm liking that. Okay, so now we are done. Now we've got everything down. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you got up to in February. This is going to be my only Valentine's kit this year, just because with my husband and my sister's birthday, I wanted to do something more focused on them, with Valentine's Day being in the same week. So this was my ode to Valentine's Day this year. So that's also why I like still doing monthly pages, is sometimes I don't have space in the weekly pages to celebrate certain holidays. So it's nice to be able to do those in the monthly view. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.